Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about some breaking news that is extremely dramatic that you will not want to miss. We are covering it first here on the Political Chatter, so make sure you see what this is. So, North Carolina, the Republican nominee for governor of North Carolina, Mark Robinson, who has had numerous controversies in the past with stuff he has said, leaked scandals, but nothing detrimental, nothing that would certify his loss. It's certainly not helping him, but it wouldn't be campaign ending. But there is now CNN reporting. Now get this is extremely dramatic here. There is CNN reporting that has not been released yet that is supposedly going to end the Mark Robinson campaign. Now, this is a pretty competitive race. I mean, Josh Stein, the Democratic candidate, has certainly taken the lead, the clear lead by every metric. In these past few weeks, he has pulled ahead. But, the latest poll, as you can see here, had him only up by 5%, 47 to 42. And, of course, even more importantly, is the presidential race. Donald Trump is ahead by 0.2. So, this matters a lot. That's the point I was trying to make there. This matters so much because what is going to happen, I don't know. We are in the early stages. This is still very breaking news. We are in the early stages of this scandal. Now, there are reports. I'm going to bring up a report. Now, this is CNN reporting. This supposed report that has not been dropped yet, and CNN is not even making any mention of it, while, other news outlets like Fox News are. They are not, CNN isn't even saying a word about it because, they're going to drop this entire bombshell of a scandal at some point. And it's going to be detrimental to the campaign, but they're kind of holding off. Now, there are rumors, and I'm going to bring something up that would, anything it's going to be is going to be absolutely insane. But there is reporting from Brian Anderson, which is a North Carolina reporter. Now, he says that he has sources, and this is getting a lot of attention here. You could see the interactions going up as we speak. But he has a source, apparently, familiar with CNN. They are with CNN. They're somehow related to the CNN story where they know the story. And they are saying, this is the only, at all reliable, somewhat reliable, news I've seen about this, about what this scandal could be. But he says, Brian Anderson says, his source says that this is a leaked online chat that Mark Robinson had, and you can read that there. Yes, that is whatever, sexual, not harassment, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, on these laws. But the first part, okay, Mark Robinson is incredibly conservative. Many, he has said that the Holocaust wasn't real. He's a conspiracy theorist. He has had many scandals in the past. Not near this, though. The first part, yes, it's weird, especially considering the fact that he is extremely conservative, anti-transgender. But the second part is pretty campaign ending, right? That's an admission of, I don't want to get this video demonetized, but it's an admission of that. So, yes, this, you would think, would be campaign ending, but then Mark Robinson comes out with this, which is a video where he says he's not dropping out. You can see here, that's from Newswire, but this is from Mark Robinson himself. He released a video. I wish, you guys can find the video on Twitter, but he says that he's not dropping out of the race. This is a video. This is not, this is very different from coming out with a statement, right? A quick statement made by a staffer just to calm everyone down in these hours until it comes out, or minutes. Who knows when it's going to come out? This story will be dropped. But no, he actually made a whole video that he's saying that he is staying in. I don't know if you could hear it, probably not. But he, right at the end, says that this is a made-up story, obviously, from his opponent, Josh Stein, which is not true. This is from CNN. This is from, a reliable source, obviously. They're a mainstream media company. He's saying that it's from his opponent, Josh Stein. That is not true. Again, it's coming from CNN. And again, he made this whole video saying that he's not dropping out. That should be extremely concerning for Republicans. Now, mind you, if he does stay in, it would be a landslide. Josh Stein would win by definitely more than 15 points, if this is the story. And honestly, if this isn't the story, it's probably something worse, because there was a lot of attention about this. His office, apparently, he's the lieutenant governor of North Carolina, by the way. His office is being cleared out at the state capitol. How insane is that? It's looking like he might resign. It's so bad that he might resign. So this confuses me, the fact that he would make a whole video just to drop out a number of hours later. So apparently the Trump campaign is pushing him to drop out. I don't even think they know what the story is yet either. But they are pushing him to drop out. And for good reason. Good for them on it. Because again, in North Carolina, Donald Trump is ahead by 0.2. Even if Donald Trump is ahead in reality by 1%. Or even 2%, I'd say. Mark Robinson staying on the ticket, being right next to Donald Trump's name in November, it would mean failure for Donald Trump in North Carolina. He would lose the state of North Carolina, even if he would be ahead right now by 2 or 3 points. Mark Robinson being on the ballot would absolutely boost Kamala Harris in the state, because, of course, Donald Trump doesn't want to be associated in any way with the man who does this. Right? What's this? So, also, he released this video, but I don't know. A lot of things out, when it comes to will he drop out or will he not drop out. Brian Anderson also has reporting that he has canceled 2 campaign events just today in Vance and Warren counties. They have both been canceled, these campaign events. So, yes, it's possible that just these events for today, because of all this drama, just today would be canceled while he does stay in the race. But he's got the Trump campaign, and he is very allied with Donald Trump. I mean, they rallied together. Trump endorsed him during the Republican primary. But the Trump campaign is trying to get him out. You've got 2 campaign events being canceled. I mean, you've got just the fact that, depending on what this is, it is campaign ending. I mean, we are just, anxiously awaiting what this story will be. I'm going to actually watch the news here on my phone. And CNN is still not reporting it. I just turned on CNN on my phone. They're still not saying a word about it. So that is interesting. Kind of seems like they, it's just not a strong build-up, but it will be a very much of a bombshell story. So, oh my gosh, what is going on in North Carolina? This changes everything. It really does, and it does change my rating for the election in North Carolina. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But, I mean, it would be absolute chaos if Mark Robinson drops out, because the first early ballots are being printed tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are the chances that this scandal comes out the day before ballots are being printed? But at least for Republicans, it's good for them, because at least it didn't, this whole thing isn't happening after the ballots are being printed. But still, the legal aspect of this is interesting. Can Republicans swap out their nominee? I don't know. Probably, but because ballots haven't been printed. But they go out, I know. I think the first ballots, they're just for military, for overseas North Carolina, members of the military who are North Carolina voters. But still, those are ballots. You can't have different ballots for the military than here in the mainland. So, is it legal? I don't know. Definitely don't know much about this whole ballot access stuff. But I mean, even if they swapped Mark Robinson out, I mean, the opponent would get crushed. Right, either way, we know that Democrats are winning this gubernatorial election. But it would certainly help to have a new Republican nominee when it comes to the presidential race. You're not going to win the governorship, but at least it wouldn't be detrimental having a new Republican on the ballot for Donald Trump, when it comes to Trump winning the state of North Carolina, as it would for Donald Trump if Mark Robinson were to be on the ballot. So, wow, these rumors are absolutely just stunning. Okay, so the tweet, is gone, I guess. Don't know where that went. But Mark Robinson says he's not dropping out, and, yeah, that scandal I brought up, that would be probably campaign ending, even if he does release a video like this. So I am waiting to see what this is. I'm extremely interested. So stay tuned. I'm sure I'll make another video on it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later.